Okay, this is take 2 of making a double. They are super easy to make. This is what one looks like. One of the, just the standard ones. And all you need for it are you need your beads. You'll need, well, I'm doing one that's 33 beads around because that's how big my wrist is. So for that, I have 22 yellow beads, 22 orange beads, and 11 pink beads. The pink beads are going to be my connector beads. But you can use any multiple of 3. So you can use 27 beads, 30, 33, 36, however big you want to make it. So you need your beads and you need your string. This, again, is super thick elastic because that's what I have. But you can use any kind of elastic you want. You can use the Stretch Magic stuff, which I don't like as much because it's kind of hard to keep the knots, from slipping. But I've seen some people that really, really like it. So you can use whatever kind of elastic you want, whatever kind of thickness, as long as it's not too thick to go through these, connector beads twice. This is getting a little bit thick. This is 2 millimeters, but it's still good. Anyway, the first step to making a double is to make a single. And all you do is you put 2 beads of your middle beads, or not middle, your middle beads, and then 1 of your connector beads. So 2, and then a connector bead. And you just keep going. And since I counted out my beads beforehand, I should have the right amount. I never really trust myself with counting out beads because I always seem to miss one or, not get enough, but hopefully I did this time. If not, I've got my beads right next to me, so it shouldn't be a big problem. But you just make your single. And, oh, I do have enough beads. Yay. Then you get to the end of this and you want to tie it. You don't technically have to, but it makes it a lot easier. And just tie it with a couple knots. And at this point, you'll want to trim your elastic so that you've got enough to go around one more time. I already did that, but if you haven't yet, then that's what you'll want to do. And then the second step is putting on the second layer of your double. And what you do is you do 2 beads, your 2 middle beads of the other color, and you go toward the connector bead. Okay, you don't want to go back this way. You want to go toward that pink bead. And you skip the 2 middle beads and go to your connector bead. And you just keep doing that. And just keep going around. Skip 2 beads, go through your connector bead. It is super simple. And you can do whatever colors you want. You can have as many beads between connector beads as you want. I recommend sticking with the same number of beads between connector beads all the way around. You don't have to, but I mean, it just, looks more uniform that way. And I am all about, like symmetry and stuff like that. So it's nicer to me to keep them all the same. But, you can go crazy with your colors too. It doesn't matter. These are just colors that I needed to use up. I like these colors, but I also have way too many yellow and orange beads. So, and, what a better way to use this up than to, what better way, there we go, than to do a tutorial for you. Here I'm on to my last beads, and you just string it through that last connector bead there, see? And you can pull it as tight as you want. It's a personal preference thing. Doesn't really matter. I like mine to be a little bit tighter, and then you just tie it off. It is as simple as that. Tie it as many times as you need to feel like it is not going to fall apart. And then when you've done that, you just take it and snip the ends. And there you have it. You've got a nice little double. You can, like I said, vary. You know, you can not vary. You can do more beads between your connector beads. This one has 3. Again, I needed to use up some orange and yellow beads, but you can do 3 between the connector beads, you can do 4, you can do 5. After like 4, it starts to get a little bit weird looking, but, you know, it's a personal preference thing. But anyway, there's your double, and I hope this was informative. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you for watching this, and I will see you next time.